What up, people? What up, you red brick souls out there? What's going on? They're turning the heat up everywhere, and it seems like the red brick community is turning it down, and ain't been nobody making the sound out there. We need to get more conclusive, unlike inconclusive, and just there to divide people. And he's just a confused coffee slinging freak. There it is, folks. And if you're following John Levy, anyway, you need to follow the red brick people. You need to follow Spartan Red, and them guys, and people who are trying to tell you the truth and point out the facts. And this morning, that's what we're going to do this morning. We're going to take some time out to conclusively show more of these alleged leaders destroying our red brick past. We had a window capture open, and we're gonna start. I'm gonna put that on pause for a minute so you can hear what I have to say, folks. How you doing? I hope everybody's well. I noticed the trolls are out there trolling work. So we're nowhere on point. We got them people trying to make propaganda videos about people who are showing you who the propagandists are. So that's just perfect. More of their behavior and their lies reveal their lies. So know those people who are producing stuff against Spartan Red, basically brain dead constituents of the losers that we're trying to reveal. So there's the absolute fact. So we're going to close something out here. And I'm going to get right to it here. Let's see. We got video capture. Bam. That's me. That's not what I wanted. I wanted my screen capture. There it is. Okay, screen capture. So we'll go down here. A little poem I wrote. Leaders equal cover-up crime scene. Okay, that's a fact, folks. See that? But I'm going to tell you that's a complete lie, because when you build stuff, you don't build it underground, coming up with melted bricks and wrecked infrastructure closer on the bottom. And you see everywhere, anywhere in the United States. As they're being destroyed, you can see everything that we're talking about. It's up to you and me, the people, to start seeing. 1896 is when they moved in and fixed up this building, folks. These were car cells. Okay, so here, my little poem from Black Mirror Walker. That's me, Chief Joseph Domain. Here we go. In the red brick buildings of the past stand as symbols of truth, but to the leaders, lies they've cast to hide their deeds uncouth. With hammers, with wrecking balls, they raze the buildings down, erasing all that history recalls and leaving just barren ground. But the truth cannot be hidden. It will always find a way, even if the buildings have been ridden to the ground in disarray. Remind us of what's good. Though American leaders may destroy the symbols of the past, the truth will always find its joy, and their lies will never last. And we know that's a fact, because we search out our past to look at what these alleged leaders are doing, striving towards their new world order, it falls apart for them. See, it falls apart for them because of something called Meltology, folks. Meltology has revealed these people at a level. It's your past, it's your future, it's your present now. First, I want to tell you all that Elon Musk is a fraud. NASA is a fraud, and it means to deceive. Everything that you hear on the news is convoluted crap to keep you. The one thing that one of our past presidents did in fact inform us, that all media are liars. They are the enemy, and that indeed is the fact. Even the meteorologists with their nuclear day, poisoning our skies, poisoning our children, poisoning our foods. You don't even have to, you know what? You hear about the FDA approves something. Go look what the FDA approves for America public to consume. And in most nations, they won't even allow the FDA, are a bunch of douchebags. All of them need to be rounded up, welded in cells, folks. That's the absolute truth. And we start, this like DeSantis out of California, all these scumbag leaders, they need to be locked up. These are their new world order. I urge any of you to go take a look at California and what's happening there. They're raising the rates high everywhere, and taxes. All the cities are becoming abandoned. They're trying to drive everybody out of there. Whatever they're using to do it, we all seen and observed, and all the news media wanted to cry out forest fires, wildfires, lies. The whole world. And now we're going to take a look at some stuff that they're wrecking. Okay, let me get us a audio capture here. Let's close some of the stuff here so it doesn't drag the resources so much. I got there's my video capture. There's my window capture right there. So we're back to the window capture. We'll close that up, close the studio mode, and 6. Okay, and that's a complete lie, because you see, if you went there, you would see that all these windows are like, there's dirt. Why would you make a building and then have dirt right here? But if you uncover the dirt, just like in Wall Lake, Michigan, and here we are in Detroit, you'll see flooded, and that's what put out this and saved all these buildings everywhere. And matter of fact, I want you all to think about this. In the Word of God, whether it be just what we're talking about, folks, these red brick buildings that went through a meltdown and sunk as a result of a electrical surge and then a flood, were all moved into by a group and fixed up. These sinister people have been operating for a long time. Most of those companies you see are advertising to you with these symbolic symbols, stuff of the past. They are the problem, folks. So you need to start thinking about where you shop. Stop shopping at Walmart. Stop shopping at all these douchebag stores that are run by these corporate losers. All of them are corporate losers, folks, and they're out to. Corporate American losers made more money than ever in their lives. It's time to put a stop to these people. So I urge you all we need to do more, lots more. We need to start boycotting these people. Everybody on YouTube, boycott these channels, NBC. Block them from your YouTube channels. Don't watch them. Make videos against them douchebags. Look, how can CNN even be allowed on the airwaves? They propagated against all our citizens. Why is that allowed? Because that is your government, folks. Ex-President Trump wants to pardon a douchebag that we had in Michigan. We wanted him locked up for 25 years, and he lets him out. Donald Trump and Kwame Kilpatrick both should be bunkies. Okay? That's what should happen. And funditure out of Donald Trump's money should go to pay for all the money we wasted on that Kwame Kilpatrick dirtbag. And that did his time like he's supposed to do. See, period. That's what I got to say. You know, because there's hundreds of more crimes that we didn't even try to convict the guy on. And that's a fact, folks. His plan from college people and so forth and doing his stuff and all kind of crime, one crime after another, period. So, just like Donald Trump, you know, here, me and my girl, we paid more taxes than Donald Trump in the last 5 years, than Donald Trump's paid, and this give to Caesar what's Caesar's. So even Christ said, pay your taxes. But all these churches sign up with this 501(c)(3) or this agreement. And while I'm thinking, with AI bots with a handful of us programmers, we could eradicate our judicial system. We don't need these parasitical judges. We don't need this on and off thing about killing babies, not killing babies for the last 50 years. I say all these leaders who are talking about that, they should be aborted. All of them. They should be aborted from politics. They should be aborted from ever speaking in the public. To those who want to kill babies somehow, any way he can, and that's my prayer out loud, that he eradicates you and everything about you, all you people. And all you like this transgender stuff, you guys are all confused. And those of you doctors who do that kind of monster shit to humans, and you leaders, you're just pieces of shit, all of you. There. That's what we had to say this morning about you. We need to rally together. The research has been done. We know that a group of people have convoluted all of our history, our background, where we come from, where we reside, who we are, everything. It's time to put the hammer down and let them know we ain't buying nothing that they have to offer anymore. Don't conform to nothing government tells you to do. Bag losers who are poisoning us, Americans, every single day. So love your neighbor like you love yourself. Looks like no one even came to the chat. So that building they told you right there, that's built in 18, thousands of them, probably millions of them, all over the place. Here's just a few more that's going to be set for getting annihilated. And they say they built these for schools, right, with your covered wagons and all this stuff. Look up in your neighborhood, you'll find a red brick past everywhere. All kinds of homes in Bloomfield sitting on old infrastructures of the past, just fixed them up. We could go on and on for a week, year, and a month. So, we said a lot in a short period of time. Know that all governments are one. They're a bunch of conspiring, conniving, no good dirtbags. May God destroy you all swiftly. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Have a beautiful day. See you in the black mirror. Keep on.